Hello everyone and welcome to my art channel. Here it is, my first ever illustration time-lapse for Inktober. And so for today's topic, I'd like to talk about overcoming your demons. And that for us artists is about those times when you feel so low, desperate, no motivation or energy or whatsoever. Or even worse, when you feel like giving up on everything and just throw it all away. So I'm going to share with you some of my thoughts and experiences on it, but just on a note, this is more about personal healing instead of giving you some technical tips on getting through this issue. So a quick thing to say when it comes to the technical tips, well, whenever you feel blocked or bored about your art, well, I suppose that maybe you just need to explore different stuff, draw something that's out of your comfort zone, or study things. Because I personally found out that whenever I'm really bored about my art, or that I just have no idea what to do, I realized that I'm just lacking some few skills, or I just need to study things. Like for example, maybe I need to study anatomy so that I can explore a more dynamic and unique poses, those kind of things. So either way, here's the thing. Every single artist that I've talked to and who share their experiences to me said that they have been through these dark times many times. Not once, not twice, but more. So this feeling is definitely not uncommon at all, especially for us creative creatures. We just have this really active mind and imagination, and a lot of times we analyze things and overthink. And so anyway, when you're feeling low, there's nothing wrong with it. And we humans, we always have things going on in our lives. Even when our careers are our priority and of importance, personal things in life could definitely affect your daily work. When you're having a fight, a breakup, or whatever, any types of emotional drama, of course it affects your daily life. But the thing is this, no matter how hard it is, just don't let it rip you away from your passion, because passion is what keeps us alive. Well, at least that's for me. So for me though, I regret for procrastinating so much for up to 2 years because I was just extremely depressed about many things. And even though I was still creating art, but there was practically nothing that I made that truly came from what I love about from within myself. So anyway, if you haven't watched my previous video where I talk about depression and art, then you can check that out, as maybe you can relate to it or find it helpful in any way. So in that video, I basically talk about how depression affected my art. So it was like a really personal video, but at that time when I created that video, I wasn't diagnosed yet. So now I did go to a psychologist, and I'm pretty much open to say that yep, apparently I am diagnosed with clinical depression alongside with other mental illnesses that pretty much surprised me that I actually have them. So, but at the same time, it's a relieving feeling to know that I wasn't just weird or dramatic for feeling so low randomly at times, or like feeling so incredibly sad or desperate about some things. My emotion was basically a roller coaster. So it's good to know what's going on inside me. But after knowing, I decided to just strip that away into the past and start a new chapter of me. I won't let that define me, as I know what happened in the past when I let my demons get the best of me, and it affected my work. It affected my daily life, and it affected the way I communicate with people, socializing, and so on. So yeah, then again, it's just really good to know what's going on and what's the problem within you, that all of this time you have been just wandering around. But I personally just don't want to let myself be defined by those problems. I rather make good affirmations about myself. Like for example, I want to keep affirming to myself that I am healthy, I am successful, and all of those kind of things. So maybe there's also other things in your life that you deny which cause you stress, whatever it is. A lot of times without realizing, we're denying things in our life. So either way, my point is that if you're completely confused why the heck you're feeling like this, just know that there are many factors in your life that could affect it, including your health. I mean, let's say you don't exercise enough to get that energy and oxygen flowing. Believe me, health truly matters, and exercise, it's so important. After I graduated high school, which was in 2012, I haven't exercised like ever. So imagine how bad that was for my body. I wasn't exercising for more than 5 years, like no exercise or whatsoever, which was really messed up for my body. And so, ever since I realized that, okay, holy shit, this is really not healthy. So since 2017, I changed my diet, to become, to be healthier. And I also did yoga and a little bit of jogging, but mostly I do yoga, and I just love yoga. It's really awesome for me to just stretch out and feel good about my body and let that energy and oxygen flowing. It's relaxing as well, and it helps me to get into this meditative state that truly helps me to feel at peace and calm, and it makes me easier to assess situations. Because when you're in a calm, relaxing state, it's easier for you to analyze things without overthinking too much or focusing on the negative way too much or being way too pessimistic. So exercising is important, and I think a lot of people neglect that. I mean, I noticed that especially a lot of us artists neglect that because we sit all the time and we work and stuff like that, but we just often forget how important that is. Anyway, aside from that, what's important to do now is to just own your feelings. For me personally, the moment that I start accepting and own my feelings, whether it's positive or negative, well, it helps me to get going and keep on it. And it's just so much easier and faster for me to get back on my feet whenever I feel down, compared to in the past where I would just deny things and I would fight on everything. And so to the point that it makes me so desperate, so sad, so stressed that I just really wanted to give up. So what's important is that you just have to accept that, okay, I'm feeling shitty today, I don't feel great, I just really need a break. And maybe go pamper yourself, however it is. Maybe you want to go swimming, or maybe you want to go to the spa, or take a walk at the beach, or jogging or hiking. Whatever it is that feels really awesome for you, feels great for you mentally, emotionally, and physically, go ahead and do that because you deserve that. And so anyway, this drawing is available. So yep, you can own this beautiful lady and snake original drawing, and it's available for purchase in my store, and that link is in the description down below. Anyway, that's it for today's video. That's what I would like to share. I hope that you enjoy this video and my drawing process, and I hope that everything that I'm sharing with you is helpful and that is useful for you in any way. So you can like, comment, and subscribe for me for more, and also click on that bell button notification so that you can keep update whenever I am posting new videos. And also, if you would like to further support me, you can follow me on Instagram. All of that link is in the description down below. So thank you so much everyone, and I will see you soon.